The Dark That Dwells Beneath Te Aro by L.J. Percy, narrated by Reagan Morris. Chapter 1. A Friend in Need. Thack, thack, thack. There's a loud repeated rattling on my office door window. "Rent," a muffled voice calls out, followed by more banging. The sound ringing in my ears, drowning out the foggy haze as I open my eyes. I'd fallen asleep at my desk again. The tattered and worn couch I once used as a makeshift bed is now covered in disorganized papers, eccentric books, and empty spirit bottles. My head hurts, pounding with an unrelenting pulse, no longer dulled by the ergotamine pills scattered about around me. The giant redwood desk that is the centerpiece of the room made a poor comforter after the late hours of reading over notes and scribbles from the week prior. "Rent!" The banging continues. I lift myself and stumble toward the office door. On my way, I gather an envelope from a small stand to retrieve £12, leaving only 1 or 2 banknotes remaining. I sigh to myself. Money is getting harder and harder to come by. My publication isn't as popular as I thought it would be. The self-published tabloids were a way of attracting more investigation and photography work. Banging on the door then interrupts my thoughts. "Rent! It's behind again, Mr. Bright." A woman's voice accentuates her tone. Mrs. Kane was the co-owner of the print shop downstairs, letting the upstairs office to me in hopes my tabloids would bring in more custom. "I'm up! I'm coming!" I shout into the yellow glow coming from the wide glass pane of the door. Printed letters silhouette through the light. Benton Bright, Investigative Journalist. As I open the door, a middle-aged woman stares up at me from under a wide-brimmed red hat, decorated with white and amber-coloured ribbons arranged to give a faux floral fashionable look, as if an attempt to undermine those of lower class without such extravagance and couture. I guess I'm not one for fancy hats. "This is the 2nd month in a row, Mr. Bright," the woman proclaims, knowing full well that I had left last month's rent in the mailbox the day before it was due, yet she insists on banging on my door to wake me before 11. "I apologize, Mrs. Kane. Here you are. And may I ask how Mr. Kane is doing? I see he only comes into the shop but once a fortnight. Is everything all right?" I fidget the banknotes, rubbing them apart to make sure I don't hand over too many. "Just fine, Benton." Her mood was calming down as she clasps the money. "Just be sure rent is on time next month." She turns abruptly and walks to the end of the short hall. The stairs at the end leading down.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?